because I can see everyone out there. Yeah, it's really weird. I got this whole thing going. And I want you to know, I want everybody to raise their hand. Do you love to use a snow shovel and shovel heavy, wet snow? Raise your hand. Okay, nobody raised their hand. I get it. Of course not. That's awful. Well, what's the perfect answer? I would recommend absolutely to go for our fantastic snow thrower tonight. There are so many custom features. This is totally exclusive to HSN, and we're thrilled to have it. I love it. It throws snow 20 feet. Yes, throw it in your neighbor's yard. You don't want it in yours. You can angle it. It's got a light. So if you're up early in the morning, because you got to get that driveway done, it's going to do it for you. What I was super impressed with, how deep a path it will blow and how wide it will blow that path. So 21 inches wide and 12 inches deep. That's a good amount. That's a foot of snow out there. And think about it. Instead of having to do this and you sweat and it's hot and then every morning you're like, really, it just snowed again last night. You're going to pull this out when you need it and you're ready to go and you're going to get it done quickly. That's what's brilliant. All right, we have great colors. We have the red, which I understand is the most popular. We have the blue and we have the black. Everything about this is designed for ease. And I never have said that, and I've lived in a lot of snowy places, that shoveling snow would ever be easy. But this truly is. And it's so effective. It literally just gets through that snow, blows it in any direction you like to blow it away, and you're done. And again, as I just mentioned, your colors are the red, the blue, and we have the black. So we've got a lot to get into, and I know Sean and Shannon, we don't have any snow here in Florida, and we needed snow to show you how this works. So we decided we would go up to Pennsylvania and get a little snow. And I want to first off say hi to Miss Shannon, because I love her, but I want to say hi to Sean Pickford. Sean, I haven't seen you in years. It's good to see you.
Okay, you know what's so cool about that? Suzanne, were your ears burning? Because we were just talking, she was just talking about you, Sean, and we were just talking about Suzanne.
Yeah, Suzanne and I have known each other for a good 25 years now. So.
See, but I know how it works. See, she's known you longer. That's why they sent me to the cold and they left her. I mean,
somebody had to do it.
Somebody had to do it. I mean, honestly, I can see my breath out here. So
it's below freezing here right now.
It is. So below freezing, and you can still, you got to show them. Even below freezing, you're not going to break a sweat.
No, it's easy. Press the button and watch. It's that easy.
It's that easy. Well, it's a good thing this is the last airing because they're almost gone. The snow is gone.
Right.
You have thrown, what, over 9 tons of snow today?
Over 9 tons. We're going on a lot more. Our last ton of snow we have here to clear off, then we're finished.
And then we're done. So $30 on your credit card. We're going to pay to send it to you. Hey, by the way, I know you just heard Suzanne give you updates and take you on a tour, but as a friendly reminder for you, they are telling me we're going to dip into the hundreds remaining on that blue here shortly. So last 1,000, like I said, we'll dip into the hundreds here probably in the next few moments. The black, by the way, not much more than that. So if you want more of the executive design, because it does all the work, we'll include that cover for no cost.
Yes.
Right? You get them an extra warranty.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years.
That's awesome.
And by the way, the red we started the most with, but do you know over 3/4 of the inventory on the red is gone? So we did double check because Sean, by the way, he's known Suzanne for over 2 decades. You've been doing this for over 30 years. This is a company that has been in business, really the go-to company in Europe for what, over 50 years?
Over 50 years. So if you go overseas, you want to buy an Einhell product, especially if it's anything to do with snow blowers or leaf blowers or tools, you name it. This is the company to go to.
It is. I know Sean's going to take in a tour of details, but I can't even wait. Because this is my last chance, Sean.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get my hands on this in Florida.
No, you're not.
So Sean's going to take you on a tour of all the features, but one of the things I love, because my niece and nephew, my 10-year-old nephew did all the video, by the way. He loves it. There's a safety switch, so you can't mess it up.
That's it.
I know.
It's easy. Look. Oh, now you're showing off.
I am showing off. It is that easy. But honestly, Sean, the reason I can do that, and many of you have seen my videos on Facebook, and by the way, thank you to you and your team in the Einhell company for helping my parents out during the Minnesota blizzard.
Yeah, great thing to have.
I actually had to take a sick day right before Christmas. I threw my back out, and interestingly enough, I did it on a motion that is very similar to throwing snow. So you don't end up in the hospital, you don't cause injury. In many cases, and we do not say this lightly, but it can be a life-threatening aspect.
Yeah, because you're not used to using those muscles.
Right.
Snow can be heavy and wet. It's very taxing on the body.
It is.
If you can push a vacuum cleaner, you can use this.
You can. And by the way, it's so funny because you know that phrase, as seen on TV? Right. That's why
this is as seen in Sharon's driveway.
Yeah, exactly, in my driveway. And now the light, do you know, I got to tell you, I was shocked at just how much light that throws off.
Yeah, it's nice and bright, 3 bright LEDs in there so you can see no matter what time of the day or night you have to clear snow, because sometimes you got to keep up with the storm.
You do, because sometimes it's not ideal conditions. Sometimes you're not, you know, I'm going to show off again. Safety switch, handle. Sean's going to take you on a tour of all the details. I love this thing! Oh, man. All right, so, Sean, I've been having a lot of fun with this. Let's take him on a tour of some of the details. Actually, you know what? I'll move it. Pete, I'll move it closer to you. And that way I'll blow a little more snow.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Close.
Okay, they're like, I know. There will be a memo. There will be a memo.
Yeah, so we can...
So you got to get me off the hook. Talk about some of the features.
One of the features is you can adjust the snow so you don't throw it in front. You can throw it to the side or whatever you want to do. So the other thing is it's all you do is plug it in. There's no gas, there's no oil, there's no spark plug to worry about. There's no maintenance.
So the maintenance alone will pay for your purchase. That one snowfall will pay for your purchase.
Yeah.
Director Pete's so funny.
It will.
The feature that you're not using that would have saved the cameras probably won't be invited back.
You can see the adjustable handle.
Right.
All you do is plug this thing in. So it's simple, it's easy, it's powerful.
It is.
So 15 amp motor on it. It's the most powerful snowblower I've ever sold.
Say that in over 30 years.
Yeah, it's the most powerful snowblower I've ever sold because it's 15 amps of power. This moves 800 pounds of snow per minute.
Per minute.
Per minute.
Per minute.
So in an hour, that's 24 tons of snow. We've moved over 10,000 tons of snow today here. So
10,000 pounds of snow
10,000
today.
pounds.
So over 9 tons and $30 on your credit card. Guys, here's the story. I know, Suzanne, we're going to take you back to the warmth of the Florida studios again in just a few moments. But remember, last show, final quantities.
Right.
Sean, we were talking before the show. I did have our sales manager check. It is a one and done. Basically, you have 40 minutes to qualify for this. We are resending this after this show. So during the holiday season, we were extending our today's specials for a couple of days because, you know, everybody likes to have ample time to shop. This is the one, the only, the first, and when it's done at midnight, it is finito.
Right.
And I got to tell you, Sean, when it comes to a coulda, woulda, shoulda purchase, they're going to say, why in the world didn't I get that at home?
You get one snowfall and you wish you would have had it.
Absolutely. So Suzanne's going to take you on a tour of some more of those details, and we'll finish up with some surprises and a little competition.
Perfect.
So, all right, so let's warm up. Going back to Florida.
I want to see snow angels. Come on. Come on, this is your last airing, you guys. You got to do big snow angels on the ground for me. And so what are we talking about? We're talking about the gift, and maybe it's a birthday gift. Maybe it's, honey, I love you, and you're breaking your back out there. You don't have to shovel snow the old-fashioned way. First off, nobody wants to do it. It's not very effective. I mean, you know, oh my gosh, I've shoveled more snow in my day, and it's just awful. And the weight of it, quite frankly, can be really dangerous. I know Shannon was talking about kind of blowing her back out a little bit, doing a motion very much like shoveling, and that's just the reality of it. Here's what I love. Maybe it's something you get because you've got an elderly parent. They refuse, they're like, no, don't come over and help me, I'm fine, but you're sick, worried about them out there shoveling that heavy snow. Maybe you have a really dear neighbor, and I think the price is really very, very good on this. We have the FlexPay, it's such a good price. We have the FlexPay. Maybe you have a neighbor who's been really wonderful to you, and you'd like to help her out or him out a little bit. Why not get this? Not only have the ease of doing yours, but do the neighbors a favor. driver. That can be some of the nicest things you can do in the middle of winter, especially when it's a really heavy snowstorm. Have you decided not to go do something fun because you simply can't get out of your driveway? I mean, it's, oh, snow day, the kids are happy, but you're like going stir crazy. And if you have a big long driveway, that just takes forever. Or do you hire a service? Now this is really interesting. Living up north, yeah, if you hire a service to come out, it costs a fortune. And guess what? Where are you on their list? If it's a bad snow, you might be way down the list, and it could be noon by the time somebody finally gets out there to help you out. Now you have a sense of independence with this. By the way, Steve, do we still have the additional cords? Okay, and when I was talking about long length, I do want to mention we have this indoor-outdoor cord. It actually has LED lights on both ends. You actually can see to plug it in. I have 350 left. We're going to put the information up. The length on that is, I think it's what, 50 feet? 50 feet, now that's a pretty darn good length, and it is an indoor-outdoor cord. So if you do need that really long length, you've got it with this. Here's what really surprised me, the weight. I just literally, because I've seen and worked with and been around snowblowers almost all my life. And typically, what do you have to do? You gotta get down here, you gotta grab this thing, you gotta deal with a gas tank, how do you combine the gas and the oil and all that junk, and you gotta literally crank it. What happens if you run out of gas? What an awful thing, right? With this, and they're heavy, they're really, really heavy, and they're bulky. This one, that's why Shannon was giggling, I think. Could be something else, but no, it's the lightweight. These are so lightweight, so even if you're by yourself and you say, hey, I've gotta do it on my own, I think you're gonna be able to manipulate this very, very easily. Don't forget, we have the red, we have the blue, and we have the black. Now we're going back up to Pennsylvania because we needed snow and we sure don't have it down here. Hi guys.
Okay, so no cranking, no pulling, no gas, no spark plugs, no maintenance.
Please start. Please start. No, you don't have any of that.
You don't. Okay, Sean, let's give him one more pass and then we'll do our competition now. Quiz you on all the Facebook questions. But I know as Suzanne was telling you, this is it. Not only your final presentation, when these are gone, they are gone at this price. HSN exclusive. Remember, that 3-year warranty is for us. From the most respected and well-regarded name when it comes to power tools in Europe, over 55 years and counting. Normally, you only get a 2-year warranty. We're doing the 3. You get the cover. People are asking, indoors or outdoors, where do I store it when the season's over?
The beauty of this is because you get the cover, you can store it outdoors. So
you can.
You can store it outdoors. You can put a garage, shed, even a closet, because there's no gas, no fumes, nothing flammable.
None. Absolutely.
Right.
So uphill, downhill.
Uphill, downhill doesn't matter because it has the large wheels on it. It's not like you're pushing the snow like you're building it up in front of a shovel. You're pushing it into the snow and it's throwing it out of the way. So there's no weight associated with that part of it.
There is. Okay, let's talk surfaces though. That's the biggest question we're getting all day. What can I use this on?
So your asphalt, which is your driveway, your concrete, which is your walkways and sidewalks, your patio pavers, your cobblestones, your decks, whether it's wood or composite decking, you can use it on it because there's a rubber auger blade on there. There's not a metal blade that can dig into anything or scratch the surface or take chips out of the wood.
Well, you know what? In fact, speaking of which, it was Candy and Donna who had questions on Facebook. They were asking, when do I replace? When do I sharpen?
No,
when do I,
there's no replacement. There's no sharpening of the blades. There's nothing to worry about there.
So that auger, this is a lifetime product. No maintenance, no worries, no hassles.
Plug it in and go.
And I have to say, I know you're looking at some of the feature animation, but no kidding, it's still a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If there was ever that coulda, woulda, shoulda moment,
now is it.
Now is it. Because trust me, that first snowfall comes and you are going to wish that you would have had this. And goodness only knows. I mean, come on. All it takes is one snowfall to say, why in the world?
And everybody thinks, well, maybe we won't get snow this year. 37 states have already seen snow. So if you think you're one of those ones that may miss out on it.
It's true. Oh, by the way, they're asking by special request to talk about that auger blade. Okay.
So, and that's the beauty of this because you can use it anywhere. The way it's designed with the auger blade on it, there's a steel blade piece in here, but this is all rubber. The 2 paddles that you see there is all rubber by design. So that rubber by design means you can use it on the decks, the patios, the driveways, concrete, all those different things. So because this is flexible and because the way this is designed, it actually isn't scraping the surface it's on. There's a little scraper on the bottom that scrapes the the snow into it, and that just pushes the snow out of the chute. So that doesn't touch anything. If it accidentally would touch a surface, you don't have to worry about it.
Absolutely. Hey, by the way, Sean is safe because I got my safety switch, so there's no way I can turn this on.
That's another great.
While you're down there showing off some of the features.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that people have been asking too. Is it easy to push?
We're going to show.
Let's do it.
So
I'm ready.
I'll do the conventional shovel. You go ahead and do that. You ready? First one over that side wins.
I'm ready. Okay.
All right, here we go.
I stacked the deck. What can I say? Okay. I'm done. You know what? Why don't I do another pass? Because I can.
Right, and that's the beauty of it. So I can try and shovel, not working. It's fast, efficient, it's easy. There's no learning curve associated with this. So it's not like you say, oh, I don't know how to run the snowblower. You can do this.
It's true. In fact, you know what? We can barely discern. I mean,
I got about maybe 6 feet of cycle, and I'm winded.
No, I mean, that's actually the truth.
So,
I mean, the big thing is not only does it work, it's more powerful, it's easy to push. There is, I can't think, for the best price, no one has ever seen this much power and these many features for this kind of value.
Right, and to cut through 12 inches of snow, 21 inches wide, 15 amp power that removes 800 pounds of snow per minute. Think about that.
That's
800 pounds of snow a minute.
That's insane.
Yes, it really is.
I mean, honestly, okay, we address this, but because the number one question that we get on Facebook is surfaces, surfaces, surfaces. Rena wants to know, is it safe to use on the driveway and the gravel on the driveway?
Yeah, if you have a gravel driveway, what you have to be careful is you don't want to dig down into the gravel so you can skim along the top.
Right.
But because there's a rubber auger on there, you don't have to worry about it. If it does catch a stone or something like that, not a problem.
Not a problem. Okay, Joyce wants to know, is it safe to use on a brick driveway?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
so
because
like
again,
those brick pavers.
Yeah, because you saw it in the video there. He was going over a brick walkway, patio walkway, which is uneven surface. But because the auger blade does not touch the surface, because the snow scooper is on there, then it pushes it up. You're safe to use it on that surface.
Jerry, we couldn't help her out. She said, I needed this 3 days ago in South Dakota. And see, that's what I mean about that coulda, shoulda, woulda moment. I mean, honestly, because listen, if you're hiring somebody, you got to wait for that person to come.
Right.
Indoors or outdoors, we include the case as an extra bonus, basically.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. So, I mean, let's face it, in my opinion, the seasons have moved back a little bit. So normally we'd see a lot of snow around here. We'll probably see snow February, March, sometimes even into April.
For sure.
So you're prepared now.
You are for a lifetime. 3-year warranty, also an extra. They are giving me updates again. The blue, it's official. We are in the final few hundred. Last 800. Remember, it's a one and done. This offer is done at midnight. It's not, you know, over the holidays, we extended our today's specials for a few days to give people ample time to shop. Not the case here.
Right.
This is, you know, a one and done. It's also a one and done in terms of maintenance. You know, you're using it forever, basically,
that's the beauty with
this price. Also, speaking of the black, don't say that we didn't give you a heads up. Last 1,000 on the black. So, and then on the red, we've sold more than 3/4 of our inventory. We started with more of those. All right, Sean, I'm going to turn you loose, and then I'm going to take over because I can't help myself.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's that fast, it's that efficient, it's that easy.
Isn't that
Side to side, blow the snow where you want. It doesn't have to go out to the front. You can move it to the sides. It's simple, it's easy. Anybody can do this.
It is. I'm going to do one quick pass, and then we haven't done an out-of-the-box experience yet, so I know we're in the final moments. Hey, final quantities. Don't forget, offer does go away at the stroke of midnight. Easy to push, easy to use, fun to use. When did you think that snowfall was fun? Well, when you own our today's special. Oh, man! Oh. Love it. Hey, Sean, let's just real quickly, because I know we don't have a lot of time. In fact, I think, Teresa, we only have a few minutes left in this presentation, I believe. 2 to 3, quick overview on the out-of-box experience.
Okay, when you take it out of the box, the handles are going to be folded down.
Right.
So when you're going to attach the bottom pieces here. So all you do is fold the handles up, go ahead and clamp them down into place. It's real easy to do.
Okay.
These little wing nut guys here, you're going to put a metal piece in here and you're going to screw this on from this side. Same with the one over here.
Okay.
Up here on our snow chute that you can see, it doesn't matter if it's covered with snow. So you're going to put the little screws in here to adjust where you want the auger. You're going to put the auger screw in through the hole here, put the big cotter pin in there, and now you're ready to go. Plug it in, that's it, you're ready to use it.
It is, and our crew is telling him, stress the control on the chute, Shannon Smith. Shannon Smith.
Yeah.
You can control the chute.
You can control the chute, so you can control where the snow goes and where the snow doesn't go.
And of course, I know a lot of you have already seen this video, but I have to say, I was having so much fun. And boy, if you can have fun in a blizzard when you got to drive 8 hours to the
especially
Twin
something
Cities.
that most people dread. Most people hate the snow because they have to shovel it.
It's true.
This beats shoveling it every day of the week.
Every single day. I'm telling you, you know, there are a lot of things that we buy in life. Sorry, Sean, I got to take over because I got to do one more pass here.
You
a
got
lot
it.
of things that we buy that we say that we have the purchase of regrets.
Right.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen with this. Oh, man. If that is not the most fun you were going to have.
And you can see, this is the snow we've moved all
Yeah.
day long. This pile is almost 2.5 feet deep at this
9
point.
tons.
So well, you're almost done. You're almost into your 10,000 pounds of snow or more.
All right,
so,
can I do it? All right, last. Oh, man, I tell you what, I would love to take this back to Florida with me, but it's not going to do me any good there.
well, unless you get a real deep freeze down there, so we can send you one.
Exactly. Well, we can send you one if you're calling now, because remember, at this point, final couple hundred on the blue, the black, we have dipped into the last 1,000. Sean, if you want to do one more pass as we get ready to head back to Florida, and then, of course, the balance of which are in the red. And regardless, it's a one-and-done solution. We're in the final 22 minutes where you can qualify for it. It's a $30 payment on your flex pay, free shipping. Don't have that snowfall with the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sean, I can't help myself. What's good
There you go.
with having snow like this?
Snow angel.
Without snow angels. Okay, Florida, I'm on my way back.
Yay, she did it. The snow angel. Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Shannon. That was awesome. But really, when you really think about it, what an awesome way to be able to deal with the snow. And I love what Shannon said, and you got to remember, in less than a half an hour, what's going to happen? This is actually going to go up $50. And you know what? Tomorrow, we'll sell a ton of them at the full price. That's fine. You can wait if you want. But if you really want to get our very best foot forward, you've got to do it tonight. You've got to do it before the next half hour is over, because at midnight, I'm going to tell you in a minute about a really special, new today's special we'll be launching. Also, don't forget that 5 Flex and free shipping, that's for a limited time as well. And with Flex, it's really easy. Do you have a major credit card or even PayPal? You'll spread your payments out over 5 months. Do you know how often you use this in the next 5 or 3 to 4 months? Because you'll use it constantly, and then you pay it off. And I really love that extended warranty. They did this specifically for our unit here at HSN. You now have a 3-year warranty. That is amazing, because again, this is going to be out in the elements. It's built to take it. It's that phenomenal name. It's there to take and handle that heavy duty snow and all that muck and sleet and all that stuff we get. And yet you've got 3 years of security knowing that they're going to back this up. But that is how well this is built. Easy to use, and I have to tell you, amazing. Look at this, 2 fingers, and I'm moving this around. I've held, touched, and moved a lot of snow blowers in my day. Usually they're gas, they're complicated, they've got that big starting cord, so it's really hard to use. Don't know how to mix the gas, and they are heavy, heavy, heavy. This is so lightweight, and yet it's built to really, really take on those tough snow jobs. All right, so remember, this deal